going on, guys? Here to do another update, collection update. It's been a while. Lots of new knives, out with a lot of old knives, sold a lot. Um, yeah, a lot of changes. So if you've seen my previous knife collection videos, it's been a while since I've updated. Quite a new additions, and I've gotten rid of quite a few. Just to note now, I have two knives that are on the way back to me through a trade that went bad. But I do have a Paramilitary black blade, black handle, and a Lum Chinese new in box with green handles, black blade, coming back to me that are for sale over on Blade Forums. That'll be reposting. So those I'm not going to include in my collection because they're not here, for one, and two, they're not going to stay. And then I also have a White Dragonfly that's right now in my car that my girlfriend got me. Discontinued White FRN Dragonfly. So getting to the knives that I do have here to show you guys tonight, bring it down. So right off the bat, I'm just going to go through these. This is my second run doing this video. I epically failed right there at the end. I only had 4 knives left to show, and I hit over 15 minutes. So I'm just going to go quicker on this one and show them off. Spyderco Tenacious. User beater knife. Easily hair popping sharp and ridiculously affordable. Spyderco Delica. Saber grind, super tough. Black FRN. Extremely light, you don't even notice this thing. It's really thin as well. I have the knife that I'd won from Bank Mine 80s contest. Ridiculously thick blade. This thing's really beefy. Full flat grind, lots of handle, very comfortable, and just a heck of a knife. That thick blade stock. Another beater knife here. A more gentlemanly looking Kershaw Leak, Ken Onion design, assisted opening, which is really fast. And it's got that awesome D2 composite blade. You can see the nice copper lining as well, attaching the two metals. This one's extremely sharp, full flat grind. Stainless steel frame lock, or Reeve integral lock. Flipper, or using the studs. The assisted opening. We got the Kershaw Chive. This is what started my illness. This little knife right here. It all started with my interest in Zippos, and I came across Cutlery Lover with his Zippo vids, and I was subbed to him hoping for more Zippo vids, and I found out he was more about knives. And so, of course, naturally, I was inclined to watch some of the videos, and I figured I needed a little EDC knife. And this little guy is what got me sick. As sick as I am today, it all started with this little Kershaw Chive, Ken Onion design. Makes a great little money clip, little assisted opener. So that's those ones. Let's move that out of the way. Moving in next, we have my Emerson SOCFK. After all the kinks that I knew to expect buying into Emerson, sticky liners finally pretty much disappeared, and the knife is now very smooth, very comfortable in the hand. Not my go-to EDC, but definitely my go-to knife to keep in my pocket in case I gotta wave this into somebody's body. Of course, I wouldn't want to do that, but if I had to, this would probably be the knife that I'd choose to do it. Spyderco Sage 1. Sage series by Spyderco is by far my favorite design ever. Just ridiculously ergonomic, very light. Blades is very functional. A modified spear point, full flat grind, and S30V, and the materials and locking mechanisms, and just the overall integrity behind the knife line of just tributing to knife innovators. This one being the Michael Walker, who invented the liner lock. Chris Reeve, Spyderco Crickets with the Chris Reeve RIL, Reeve integral lock once again, or frame lock. These things make great little mini clips. This one's a stainless steel with the etched version, super thin. And then we got the thicker, but more classier looking, perhaps in some people's views, carbon fiber cricket. And you're right, John, that lockup just sounds great, doesn't it? Fully serrated edge, my only fully serrated knife. It is Spyderco. It's got that nice spider edge. Very comfortable. And once again, another great money clip. My Kiwis, got a carbon fiber Kiwi here. Some nice thickness to it. Very comfortable. We're talking 4-finger grip on a 2-inch blade. That is amazing. And just ridiculously comfortable with those deep choils. Love the Kiwi. Very elegant. Got an all stainless steel one. Much harder Kiwi to find, so when I saw it, I nabbed it as quick as I could. Very thin, since it doesn't have any bolstering or anything. Just a very clean knife overall. Those are those. Let's move that out of the way. And next in line, some more Spydercos, and we got some bucks. The only buck knives I own. This was an anniversary gift from my girlfriend, and it's got lightning holes, as Tom Mayo, the designer of this knife, calls them. And there's 25 because this 25-year anniversary knife. Buck 25-year anniversary, and Tom Mayo's the one who designed it here. All titanium frame lock, or RIL, Reeve Integral Lock, titanium clip, S30V steel with the Boss heat treat. It's just very, very good. This stuff is just razor sharp, that high hollow grind. Very comfortable, nice knife to use, nice wedge on top. We got the Buck Mayo, Tom Mayo TNT, once again with the lightning holes there. All titanium, RIL, Reeve Integral Lock, S30V blade, high hollow grind. We got the Boss heat treat on there as well. This thing gets hair popping sharp with little effort. Spyderco Sage 2. Sage series, I already told you guys, by far my favorite overall knife design for ergonomics and just EDC friendly functionality. We got the finger choil, we got a very nice comfortable grip, fully extended thumb, and the palm swells. I just love the design of this. Full flat grind, spear point blade, deep pocket clip. It's just a really, really good all-around EDC blade. We got the Spyderco Lum Chinese titanium scales, and this one is a liner lock, BG10 blade. This thing's a lightsaber, super thin blade. Just cuts like no tomorrow, slices. Set up for tip up, very comfortable. We got the Grail. We got the M4 blade steel, titanium lock side, RIL, Reeve Integral Lock, G10 front, steel insert right there that you can see for a lockup. That is some really nice sounding lockup. Huge 4-inch Spyderco military blade. I've not put this to use yet, but I pretty much made up my mind. I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to use it, guys. Going to use the M4 Milli. I don't think, you know, flipping this knife for a $30 or $40 profit at this point in time is even close to worth letting it go and not getting the full enjoyment out of using M4 steel with a full flat grind on a military blade design with a fat titanium lock side and very grippy contour G10 and titanium scales. This thing is just super comfortable and really, really solid. I can't wait to get this knife into some use. Just getting to the first use is it's always the hardest. Also a very rare Spyderco military, the BG42 steel with the peel ply carbon fiber. Feels like a feather after holding this one, but even with the rare BG42 and the carbon fiber, this one was much easier for me to use because I bought and partially traded into this one with it already being used up really quite a bit. Beat up pocket clip and sharpened blade and whatnot, so this one was very easy to come to use versus my brand new 1 of 500, you know, exclusive M4 titanium G10 military. But that's that. So let's move on here. Do it much better on time this time around. Okay. Swig here. Slight commercial, guys. Samuel Adams Black Lager, if you haven't tasted this, it's really good. It's a little bit different than your normal beer. It's got some really nice and smooth, rich, chocolatey undertones, and just a really nice spice to it. Really smooth tasting beer, and those chocolatey undertones are quite pleasant. So that's what I'm enjoying right now. It's the Sam Adams Black Lager. Gotta love YouTube. Just all this free advertising for all these different companies, all these hobbies we like, and we just advertise them for free. But hey, what you gonna do? Yeah, you were looking at 5 Chris Reeve knives, guys. I've sold off a lot of my knives to work towards these, and worked my ass off at work to afford some of these. Definitely not rich, but definitely have spent my spent my money on several cheaper knives over the series of a year, and have sold a ton of them to work towards these, and funded them through several other ways. But these are my grail knives here. We got my first Strider here that I just recently got. That's with a Smooth Ranger Green G10, striped S30V blade, flame titanium lock stabilizer. It's your Strider SNG. Very comfortable. I got the full review on this knife coming. I haven't decided. I got the review already. I may have already uploaded it by the time you guys see this, or going to upload it if you guys have already seen this. Chris Reeve large regular Sabenza S30V. Super smooth, jimping nice. Got that bullnose blade, tumbled stonewash finish. Titanium Reeve integral lock. Chris Reeve is the inventor of the frame lock and is properly named the RIL, Reeve integral lock. So every time you hear the name or word frame lock, that's someone just not giving tribute to the innovator of such an amazing locking system. So simplistic, super solid, very comfortable knife. Still got to do the comparison review for you guys. I tried giving it a go a couple times, but just wasn't satisfied with it. So still look out for the 21 versus regular review. But that brings us to the Sabenza 21, and this one typically is all titanium, but I am pimping it and rocking it again with a carbon fiber scale with Mayo lightning holes, custom made by Peter R. from Blade Forums. So if you guys are interested in pimping your subs, you can check out his work. I'm very pleased with it. Really lightens up the knife. Got the Sabenza 21 stonewash blade, titanium, just oh so buttery, smooth and quick, and just, man, simplicity at its best. And the ergonomics of this for being a knife are just outstanding. Then we got my very first Chris Reeve knife. It was my small 21, Sabenza 21. Paid full price, $330 for this one. I saved my tips for a few months to pick up this bad boy, and entered me into the world of Chris Reeve knives and higher quality. Just amazing. All titanium. Handles there, of course, Chris Reeve RIL again. Just the smaller version of the 21 large there. Super comfortable 4-finger grip. Really, I would say the perfect small EDC knife. This is all I need, and I think the majority of us need in a knife. Just a hair under 3 inches there. And then, of course, we got my Menandes. These things are just gorgeous, sexy gentleman's knives. We got the snake wood, buttery smooth, all titanium clip, and we got the box elder burl. One side with all the nice reds, and the other with all the nice whites. And alright, guys, that is my knife collection. We are ending at 15 minutes, just about exact. Take it easy.